a new form of marble racing, a new tournament, and all 32 teams are present. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Welcome to Impact Marble Racing. You see the first lineup of the 8 marbles that are in the blocks ready to go on the Switchback. This gets us started. This is our first look at this contraption, and already it is seesawing them back and forth, back and forth. Your favorite teams all going to be competing here. The top half of each round will advance. This is Heat A. And we are seeing strategies develop. The Impact Marble Racing really living up to its name right now, both impacting with each other and then also every time they drop and then hitting that red wall, back and forth they go. Who's in a good position here? Oh, we see Balls of Chaos in the mix. Rangers drop down to the inside. Balls of Chaos make a dash for the line. And Tumult gets the win. Rojo Uno comes second. Jelle and Kinnoen, they will advance. Here in Heat B, throughout this whole tournament, you will see a lot of captains. Majority have gone with captains just because this is a new event. They don't know what to expect, and they're also learning on the fly. And already we are seeing some marbles opt for going more to the side. Some are facing square up for impacts. Night Wisps are in a good position, but then they get shuffled to the back. That is the risk you take if you try to get down into a drop first. Well, then you're going to be shoved to the opposite wall, and now you're at a disadvantage for the next drop. As we watch in these final few, Pinkies are in the lead trying to slice their way through, but then they get all the way to the back. Midnight Wisps on a dash down to the line, and they will get the win. Wispy, Firo, Bonbon, and Cosmo. Heat C. 5 at the front, 3 at the back. Off they go. Is it advantageous to come into that drop first, so you can start to figure out what your angle is? This heat, we see a lot more marbles opting to go more toward the walls, to the sides. Knowing that so many of those impacts happen in the middle, if you can get around them, just like we are seeing there, the Hazers doing a great job of that. Now they're shuffled back to the middle, but the middle is not a bad place to be. I think the goal is overall stay low. You don't want to be first or last, but if you stay low, closest to that drop point, that's going to be good. Right now, the Hazers in a good spot, but now they are getting shuffled to the middle. Now they found their way back out to the edge. Will this translate for them? Yes, it does. Misty may be starting to teach us a bit about how this event works. Orbit, Jump, and Thunder, they are also moving on as we get ready for Heat D. Certainly if you're a later runner in these events, that works to your advantage because you're able to see what works and what doesn't for those who are racing ahead of you. As we go back and forth on this one, you see the Limers are a good example here where they were trying to work their way to the middle originally. Now they're going back out to the sides, and they've tried now both the top and the bottom. Green Ducks are actually getting a bit of space, and they're in a good spot. They're able to dictate their position. Ooh, now they're getting pushed wide and high. Brief moments, they re-inherit the lead. There's so much chaos going on, it's really hard to figure out where do you make your move. I don't think you can really time even versus odd drops, and it does not work out too well for the Green Ducks win-wise, but they do just enough by a couple of tenths to advance. Bottom half of the order is set from all of the eliminated marbles. Mo at the back for Team Momo. Well, if you like what you're seeing here and you want a taste of it yourself, check out the new Hyperloop. All kinds of different tournament brackets that you can play. Set those marbles inside of each of those holes as they work their way through the tournament and survive to race another round. Or you can just do a straight blast down to the finish. Where will your favorites go? Who knows, but whatever your favorite is, they will be included in the 32-team collector set. Check it out on yellesmarbleruns.com. Semifinal A. in the blocks and ready to go. And they're off. Thunder led them to that first drop and is now working through to try to get out toward the middle. We saw Midnight Wisps. They were able to do it. That's Wispy. Going out to the side. Rojo Rollers are also in there with Rojo Uno. The Rangers, they are in that nice low position. Now they got high that time. But they're able to go around it. You see how fluid you need to be in this event. Very loosely moving like water, going around them. Ride the waves, but always try to stay to where you have an open shot to descend in good space. That's what the Rangers have done there. Oh, and it is working perfectly for them. Kinoan, Rojo Uno, Thunder, and Royal are able to make it out of semifinal A. Who will they face in the final? Down we come. Interesting how you start to get an eye for which marbles are able to adapt to the changing conditions in the course of this event. Now in this one, Hart from the Blackjacks doing a very good job of staying out of trouble and dictating their own pathways. Yes, they get caught up in traffic sometimes, but right there was a really good move alongside Orbit from the Purple Rockets. Still staying in a fine position. Hazers were trying to get a bit of space, and then they collided hard. Multiple impacts here. Does that shake up the order? Well, Hazers have reassumed a good position. Now Green Ducks on a dive down. They will win it. Jelle, Misty, and Hart, they will also advance. Bonbon, Cosmo, Orbit, and Blue Eye come up one race short of making it to the final. Nice points on offer for 9th through 16th, but I think they would love to be up there in the finale. Who wins on the opening event of the brand new tournament? Impact Marble Racing. And will we see even harder impacts this time down? Marbles have had multiple attempts at this event so far, and they've also raced against each other plenty. Who gets the win? Green Ducks are spinning around in the middle. Yellow, Rojo Rollers, they're also in the mix. Thunder trying to get in a good position, and Misty doing what we've seen before, trying to go out to the side, catching an occasional impact to send that marble back down to the drop. Moving around to the side there, Jelle. Also in good position. Now goes to the middle on a run down to the line. It's going to be a photo finish, and Jelle does it. Mellow Yellow captures the first event. And that was oh so close across the line. 0.05 of a second. And another 0.05 back to third. If that is any preview for how fine the margins will be in Impact Marble Racing going forward, I am all for it. Lots more to come from what promises to be another thrilling tournament. We hope you'll be along for the ride.